What's up? What is up, YouTube? What's up? All right. Sorry about that. I forgot I did not have my headphones on. And I also forgot today that I really didn't do a video. So I am making a late night video while I'm here at work. As y'all can see, I got the Rock Band's 2 machine behind me. So, but the kids are asleep and I wasn't going to be long. I'm not even going to edit this thing for real. So I'm just going to show y'all what I'm doing just because like I really don't have a lot to show tonight. But I'm sitting at my computer tonight and I'm working on just some business stuff. And I'm also going through my workbook of Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. Failing forward is basically taking your mistakes and things that you've learned along the way through your failures and learning to apply them in life, whether it's your business, your family, primarily your business, but your family, your finances, your life in general. So that's what I have been kind of sitting at the table doing, as well as catching up on some paperwork that has looming over my head. My schedule is kind of in the process of changing, so I haven't really got a grip on what I'm doing exactly. So I have a luxury of being off like 4 days a week and then having all my hours bunched up 3 days a week. But what happens is like those 4 days I'm kind of going through the motions of other things, and so it's hard for me to keep up sometimes when I get back to work, because then it's like I gotta try to figure out everything that I need to do in those 3 days. But anyway, another workbook that I'm working on is also Amplify. If you caught a video that I did before, it was about me working on releasing an EP for my music, and unfortunately what happens when you're not familiar with the business aspect of music, but you're familiar with the creative aspect. You're trying to, it's like you have to find out how to marry the two. And so I'm trying to learn how to be productive, be forward thinking in terms of music, as far as how to make it a productive thing for me, how to make it a business if I wanted it to be a business. So anyway, neither here nor there. Normally I'm dropping a video on the way to the gym. I was gonna start recording one, but I got to talking and just didn't even do it. So today I wanted to talk about a couple of things in terms of weight loss and weight management. So yeah, in a previous video I talked about losing weight and then gaining it back. For those that have not watched that video, I started losing weight in February of 2015, and then in probably the last year, since definitely January of 2018, I started gaining weight. And part of that was because, just not having a healthy, balanced eating, not working out as much, stress, and just moving around a lot. So a little backstory. I recently graduated from college, and what I had to do was drive on the highway twice a week. And so I live in one town, and then I would drive to campus 2 days a week. And I would also stay in town on one of those visits. And so my eating habit really was not healthy, because when I lived in the town, it was easier for me to maintain. So with me driving and then just eating on the highway or just not really packing food or being very aware of my diet, I struggled. Then also because of my time management, I was not working out. And then because of being a student, obviously my stress level was high. I'm still a parent. I still have to work. I still have to do my daily routine. So it was a little bit harder. So in the process of all that, I ended up gaining 40 pounds. And so now I'm trying to work those 40 pounds back off. But what I'm also trying to do is learn a healthy lifestyle in the process. The reason why I'm trying to do something that I have not done before is because when I initially lost weight, I lost it really, really fast. I stopped eating, the obvious things, the bread, the soda, the candy, the unhealthy things. But also what I was doing was not eating properly. I was not eating for my body. I was not eating for my mind. I was not eating for my life in general. What I was doing was I was eliminating a lot of calories, but I was not consuming healthy foods so that when the diet was over, I could maintain a healthy weight. So what ended up happening is after I lost the weight and I said, okay, cool, I went back to eating normally for my mindset at the time. And so now I'm really focused on the mindset. And I think that's probably the more important aspect of losing weight than the working out. And I mean, it all goes together, the eating and the working out. But your mindset is the driving force behind all of that. If you don't get your mind right, if you don't address the issues that you're dealing with in the means of how you got unhealthy anyway, it's going to come back. So that's really where I'm at in terms of my weight loss and my weight maintenance. I have been eating with the intermittent fasting. Yeah, the intermittent fasting as of lately, and that's been very helpful. So in my mind, I'm cutting off at 6 o'clock. Now there is an occasion or two where I may eat at 8 o'clock, and that's just because I work overnights, and if I go to sleep and then I get back up, I may not eat until noon, sometimes 2 p.m. And so I may eat at 8 p.m. just so I can give myself a little bit of nourishment and not cut it off so early, and then I feel like I'm starving and then I deprive myself. For instance, tonight, and it just seems to be on Thursday nights when I come to work. I don't know, maybe not Thursday nights, but whenever I go to the gym super late, like tonight, I end up eating the rest of some squash or zucchini that was made the other day in a sweet potato. It wasn't even a full cup. So anyway, I'm not starving myself. I refuse to starve myself. However, I do follow the intermittent fasting guideline as far as trying to eat within a certain period of time and having that 16 8-hour fasting eating window. Also, what I've been doing is making sure that I'm having balanced meals. Now, I was really trying to focus on this keto diet, but I ain't got all the way there yet. But I've been trying to focus on making sure that I eat proper foods for my particular body. And for me, I think that varies from person to person. Now, obviously, there are some vegetables, there are some foods that everyone can have, and it works for them. However, you would want to do a little bit of research for your body. And the reason why I say that is because we do all have different molecular and chemical structures. Now, what does that mean? Okay, so I follow, or I guess follow. I listen to the teachings of Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi is a doctor that was in Honduras for many years, and he taught an African-based diet, and that is for the African body. So certain foods will turn more acidic. Certain foods will also release other acids that they may not release in another body, meaning a European body may have a different reaction, or an Asiatic body may have a different reaction than the melanated African man body. So, because of the type of research that he did and the type of study that he did, I try to listen to, as best as possible, some of his teachings and apply it to my life. That's why I don't eat certain vegetables or certain foods, because it is not healthy. Not saying the vegetable doesn't work for some, but the side effect, it causes more acidic. As it causes more acid buildup in the body versus helping it to stay alkaline, so diseases do not thrive in the body. So I'm not going to be on here too long tonight. I just wanted to make sure I did drop a video and let people know what I was doing. Let me back it up. I have not done a weigh-in. I told myself I was going to do one on Wednesday. Today's Thursday. I just said I was going to do it on Wednesday. However, as y'all know from my previous videos, my scale is so janky. So I am going to be finding me a scale. I told myself last resort is I'm going to go to the airport. So, but it will be easier for me to just go to the store and buy a new scale. So that's what I will be doing. But what I wanted to do is show you guys what I've noticed, and you can go back and look at a different video, probably from my day. It was before I started my 30-day vlogs. But you can definitely go and look at my body shape and see the transition I'm going through. And I think I've seen more changes in the last week than I have in the last month of working out. So that's also another thing. But anyway, I'm just going to show my body and what I would like to have changed and what I'm working on. And then I'm going to let the video go. So that's the last y'all going to hear from me. Have a great and wonderful day. Thank you for checking my video out. And bless up. Peace and blessings.